can have a lot of losses and be a marketable fighter, but you still have the adults and unfortunately some of the kids that are more concerned about their records at the amateur rank rather than improving. When was the last?
Please welcome our next fighter as he makes his way into the cage, Omar Rodriguez.
Mike Tyson. That was a good one, Joe.
Only here at IE Fight Night in Denver in Ontario at the CPEC Center with the Ducross brothers. Sean and Tristan Ducross with John Frank here on the basically on the ones and twos with us tonight, which is, I mean, this is the second time we've had John Frank with us, and it's an absolute honor to pick his brain and get the calls with us as we continue to get our feet wet in the pancreation side. We have Omar Rodriguez from One Legacy, Justin Cole out of the blue corner. This, again, will be an interesting fight because One Legacy, like I said, One Legacy's coming from, the kids moved over from Alliance.
Please welcome his opponent as he makes his way into the cage, Justin Cole.
Interesting choice of music.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Our next matchup of the afternoon is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the novice division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he represents One Legacy from San Diego, California, Omar Rodriguez. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner, he trains with Grapplers Studio from Corona, California, Justin Cole. Referee in charge of the action, Vanessa Hardy.
I'm digging this swagger today from the Pancration kids. All right, One Legacy in the red corner, Grappler Studio in the blue corner. All right, here we go. Justin Cole in the blue corner, Omar Rodriguez in the red corner.
Look, they all got that type of movement from Grappler Studio.
Right, the feints, the little adjustment, they're not standing straight on. So again, points are scored based off a clean striking. Oh, looked like that leg kick kind of stung a little bit on Justin Cole by Omar.
Omar just took a straight shot to the sternum.
There's the attempted takedown.
Gets it. Now he just needs to work through the guard.
We'll see how Justin Cole reacts off his back.
Trying to soften up the body a little bit.
Nice, good job, Justin.
Looking for the submission from the back.
The armbar was there.
Looked like he wasn't quite sure that if he got his leg over, was he able to go for the arm.
Or I don't think he was sure which arm he had. I don't think he knew what arm he really had. So he just went back to adjust it.
Vanessa Hardy, the referee in the cage, expects action, and looks like she'll get it here. It's trying to walk up for the arm bar. will not get it here at the end of the first round. 2 more scheduled rounds here at IE Fight Night Endeavor at the CPEC Center in Ontario. We're your boys, Sean and Tristan Ducross. We got John Frank next to us from the USFL. John Frank, what did you think about that action?
That was close. A lot of strikes. And the criteria for the judges for the stand-up striking is they have to land with some type of visible impact on the opponent's body, but they also have to be unanswered. So if they do a clash where they both score strikes, it's a wash. Nobody gets any points. So in a sense, sometimes if you score the last strike, you'll get the point because it's unanswered.
So basically, you're talking about almost like a steal of the round, so to speak, towards the end.
Yeah, it's like if they're both exchanging strikes, there's no clear advantage, but they're both landing, the judges are not going to give them any points. But if one fighter ends the last decisive blow that's unanswered by his opponent, they'll get the credit for the points for that. That's why leg kicks score a lot of points in pancration, because they're usually unanswered.
I was just going to say that, yeah, because most of the time nobody's answering leg kicks. They just take them and eat them.
So a lot of times it's who's not first, it's who's last.
Take them and eat them. Okay, we're off to our first unique analogy there.
Here we go, round 2. Omar Rodriguez was Justin Cole. One legacy is Justin Cole. That's in the red corner. In the grappler studio is Omar Rodriguez. That's the second time Omar has eaten a leg kick on that left leg and has shaken it off.
But Omar's landing that leg kick on the lead leg of Justin Cole.
Yeah, and every single time he keeps shaking it off.
Yeah, but they accumulate points every time they land with impact.
And there's another one.
Yeah, I think that's starting to sting a little bit.
You can see the facial expression on Justin, and now every time that kick hits that lead leg right there, you can see it.
He's grimacing a little bit every time Omar lands on that lead leg. And look, that leg impacted where it almost buckled that lead leg of Justin.
Justin Cole's going to have to try to take this to the ground if he wants something to change.
Because that leg kick's right there. And speaking of
there you go. Exactly where Justin needed to take this fight, because those leg kicks were starting to mount, and you could see it just taking its toll on Justin.
Ooh, that was a
heavy punch to the chest. Again, like John Frank said, if he makes it immediate impact, that's scoring.
Yeah, and that was big impact. Because, dude, I felt that through the chest to the mat. Like you heard the thud.
Ground and pound. All right. Nice to see a momentum swing here by Justin Cole, which he needed to. Justin Cole trying to shake it off. Yeah, if I'm Omar and I'm his corner right now, yes, it's pancreation, but there's something definitely wrong with Justin Cole's leg.
There's only so much you can take at this young age. When you take leg kicks that are starting to buckle the knee a little bit.
And the leg kicks, it's easy for the judges to see and score. Justin is throwing a lot of straight body strikes. They seem to be scoring, but it's more objective because it's not as clear to see for the judges. So they've got to see that impact. He may be scoring a lot, but it's harder to see. Personally, I have very, very bad vision. So if I was a judge, I would only score the leg kicks just because I can't see. So hopefully they got a little bit better vision than me.
All right, Vanessa Hardy gets everybody. 1 point goes to red for an illegal hit to the head, which again, you can't hit above the head. Everything has to be down low, center. This is where Justin needs to fight.
So we got 2 for a takedown, but to get any more points,
He's going to need it.
he needs a position or top strikes. So he won't accumulate any points just because he spends a lot of time on top.
Yeah, so if he just sits here and they posture and they hold for defense, no points are scoring.
If Omar just swings that left leg over, again, that arm bar's there.
There you go, Justin Cole landing some significant strikes from the top position.
You can't really let him back up. He's got him in a good position down on the mat.
There you go, nice.
So he's in position to do a leg drag to side control, but the cage may be in his way.
Twist, there you go, side.
Step over. Bring
Other
that
leg
left
over. And he can get the arm bar if he can separate. There it is. Arm bar by Justin Cole and a show of respect by Justin Cole as he gives the opponent a hug.
That's going to be a little bit uncomfortable when you go for the arm bar and you slide the shin pad across the face.
I like it here. I Fight Night Endeavor, where libs are always taken during pancreation. We'll get Salvador in the cage, who's our ring announcer for this evening at Fight Night Endeavor. Justin Cole just put on a heck of a fight against Omar Rodriguez. He's probably going to need to ice that left leg, though.
Just a little bit. Give him a little reaction time.
Justin Cole takes a bow. All right, here we go. Salvador with the victory, with the winners.
The referee in charge of the action stops this contest. 1 minute, 21 seconds into the third round. Your winner by way of ref stoppage out of the blue corner, Justin